Good Shabbos. It's so wonderful to be back with you. The week really goes by very, very fast. It's been a very, very special week in so many different parts. Many times people ask me, and I wonder myself, what is it that gives us the energy as we continue to live and inspire ourselves and others? What helps us help others even when you're not in the mood? There are many different points, but I want to share with you something that happened just this week that reminds me, or reminded me my entire life about this topic. You see, this week was the Yahrzeit. It marked exactly 80 years since my great-grandfather, Rabbi Tiechtel, was brutally murdered at the end of the Holocaust. But the story about him is even greater. There's so much one could talk, but I want to share the story about his last day of his life. You see, he survived the camps. Not many survived Auschwitz, but he did. When the Allies were coming, the Nazis wanted to take everybody, any evidence that they may have, and send them away. So what did the Nazis do? They put them on a train, the Jewish people and all the political prisoners, the Ukrainians and all that they hated. And they're all on one train at that time because the first car was bombed, and they put them all on one train. And there was, they never fed them. Every day they only threw in a few slices of bread. And it was that morning that they threw in a few slices of bread, and who got it? A Jewish person. A Jewish person took it, and a Ukrainian, the anti-Semite that was on the train, decided he wanted to take the bread for himself. My great-grandfather saw the Jew. What do you mean? He has to protect this fellow who had the bread. He needed it so badly. Everyone said, just be quiet, be quiet. You survived tonight. He said, but how can I be quiet when the fellow was in pain? And he stuck up for the person and he fought for them. And these vicious anti-Semites fought back, blinded him, and injured him so badly that he was dying. As he was having his last moments, he shared with those on the train and he said, I might not make it, but you are making it. I want you to have your hope. I want you to stand as proud Jews. I want you to move to the Holy Land. I want you to believe in everything, because the better will be future. The future will be better. And with that, he passed away, sadly. Without the next stop, a Mauthausen, and the Germans took him off. And we never received a burial. Till this very day, we do not know what happened. The bottom line is that story is a story that teaches me every day how sometimes to help a person when it's easy is a nice thing, but to help a person when it's hard. Thank God today in 2025, we're not dealing with situations that our parents, grandparents, great-grandparents did. Today we have a different kind of self-sacrifice. Let's go out of the way to help another person, even when it's hard, even when it's inconvenient. And with that, my friend, that inspiration for me, hope will be a little inspiration for you as well. Shabbat Shalom.